Music brings people together, and I love to be the lucky one on stage to do so. And I can't imagine myself having a different life today because I'm so happy in this one.
What are you capable of? Download the app and start earning money.
What brings me to Shanghai at this time?
Yes.
Well, the same than every time I came here. I love the city. I know the audience is great. We've played here 2 years ago. It was my favorite show on the tour. So we're back and I'm super excited.
You just stay here for one day?
Yeah, I have to go to Guangzhou tomorrow, and then we play Shenzhen the day after. We wanted to do a little tour in China to meet the fans after I performed on the TV show on Hunan TV, Day Up. We thought it'd be a good opportunity to come back. That's my only tour for now. The next tours will be from May around the world, but I started this year with China, so it's exciting.
Okay, let's go back to the old days. So what makes you to choose to become a musician in the very beginning?
I don't think you can choose to become a musician. You can choose to take the risk to become one, but I feel like it's something that's in your blood, Since I'm a kid, I sing, I write, I play songs, I love to perform, entertain my friend, my family. So I think it was always in my blood. I could not imagine myself doing something else today, so I'm really happy that music brought me all the way here.
As we know that you were an ice hockey player,
Yeah.
but we also know that in your music life you've got a lot of achievements, such as 5 Swiss Music Awards, 5 Platinum album, 1 MTV European Music Award, 1 Swiss Award, and 1 World Music Award, something like that. But have you ever thought about to have a different life if you choose ice hockey in a certain time?
Well, this is the past and you can't change that, right? So I'm just really grateful every day that my passion has become my job. We've talked about all those achievements. They're great because they're always a great motivation also for my team, to see that the work we're doing is appreciated around the world. It's wonderful and it's the best feeling. Music brings people together, and I love to be the lucky one on stage to do so. And I can't imagine myself having a different life today because I'm so happy in this one.
It is hard to describe how I feel inside. It's even worse to see no bird by my side. It is 4 in the morning, I just shut the TV. I'm going to bed, leaving my jeans on the TV.
Got no reason to wake up tomorrow, I could sleep.
Which will be your best album, do you think, in your mind?
My best album will be the next one. Make sure you get it. It's very hard to have a favorite album, a favorite song of mine because they're all my babies. And at some point, and it's a very funny feeling because every time you write a song, you're convinced that it's the best song you've ever written, and you have to be convinced because otherwise, what's the point on writing a song? So every new song, I'm like, man, this is the best song I've ever written. And the day after, I write another one, and I say the same. So, in the end, I think people decide, which song they like, which song they relate to. Yeah.
Do you think your first album and second album, because in one of your interviews,
Yeah.
I saw that you told someone that you always think your first album is the best because you don't care too much about what people said, but in the second or third or the next ones, you will think, maybe, okay, I will just don't write about it. Maybe this is too, critical. So.
Yeah, there is a change for sure from being a 17-year-old teenager in his room in my parents' place, writing songs about, teenager stuff, never thinking that this actually might end up on the radio or might end up in China. So definitely there's a change, and even if you try not to think about it, there's a filter probably that I have now, a little bit more than I had in the beginning, but I try to not really focus on that. In the end, writing a song is printing emotions, and you can't fake that because, people are not stupid and they will feel it if you're just writing something that you think they want to hear. You can't play with it, you just have to stay transparent, honest, and, put all your heart in your work, otherwise it won't work. So I still work with my emotions to write songs.
You could be my other half and I'd sing for you. You'd sing for me. And the distance is not true when we know it's me and you. And I'd sing for you. You'd sing for me.
We know that you've got a lot of famous songs. I love that I'd sing for you, that one.
you.
The lyrics.
Thank you.
So how will you get those inspirations?
It's day-to-day life. It's things I observe, things I learn, things that make me sad, things that make me happy. It's just, various emotions from various times of my life. Of course, I don't write about the same thing now that I'm a little older than I did when I was 17. I look back at things with a bit more nostalgia maybe than I used to do, or maybe less nostalgia, I don't know. Lyrics are anyway a very important part of my work. I put a lot of work into lyrics because I want to make the best lyrics, play with the words, make lyrics that make sense, that send a clear message. So definitely lyrics. I really like when I get compliments like you just did about lyrics because I spend a lot of time on it.
You will keep a diary, or how will you write it?
I used to write them down on paper and stuff like that. I have to say today I'm very modern. I write them down on my iPhone. Oh yeah, and the thing is, once I wrote them, I know them. It's because you're so into it, and you've repeated this sentence maybe 20 times in your head to find the perfect rhyme, and so then when I'm done with it, I usually know it by heart. So it's all here. Yeah.
Will you keep a very certain environment when you're writing a song in a very comfortable way?
No, I just
You have any habits?
I don't have any habits. No, I try not to have. No, because otherwise, it'd be too much pressure. Imagine if I'd have to be in one place to write. It'd be terrible. No, I've been spending a lot of time in the U.S., in North America in general. Last year, for example, and I did a lot of co-writing. This is something I'd never done before, and that was very interesting. Very, a professional way to do it. You have a session, you sit down at a table, you talk for an hour or two, then you start writing, and by the end of the day, you have a song. Very different, more clinical, kind of. But no, I write songs at every time of the day or the night, every day, every time of the year, winter, summer. I don't have any rules, basically. Can't control your emotions.
Will you give a goal for yourself, like 1 year, 1 album thing?
I don't really put myself under that kind of pressure. I never really set goals. For me, the only goal might be to be able to do what I do for as long as I can, because this is it's too much fun. So that's why I keep writing songs, keep producing. I have some big news coming this year. We're releasing a new album that I'm super excited about. It's got some really, really good songs. And I'm going on a world tour also from May. So we're going to announce that very shortly, but great news. So yeah, couldn't be better.
Is this new album different from the ones before?
It's very different. It's very different from the 3 previous albums. I took some songs, a total different direction. I played a lot with a lot of different directions. I wrote over 60 songs last year. I'm not sure how many of them I'm going to release, but quite a few for sure. All very different. Can't tell you that much about it because I'm still not sure where this is actually exactly going to end. But absolutely, very different. But I love it. I think it's still me, and it's just fun to play.
If you've been wondering just where I've been, turn on the TV and look carefully. It's pessimism pours from everywhere.
How will you define the relationship between you and your fans?
I've always had a great relationship with my fans. I've never had too crazy fans that would creep me out or.
Like what?
Well, I don't know. I have fellow artists who have some crazy people following them. I feel like mine are just very nice, always. Very. They're cheering, they're singing along, they're clapping, they're enjoying, they're having a good time. It's a lot of emotions. The energy of a room is crazy, and I really, really like it. I'm very lucky to have such great fans. Yeah.
You've traveled to a lot of countries. How many countries have you traveled?
We've traveled in I think it was about 35, 37 countries, something like that. Yeah.
Must be a lot.
Yeah, it's amazing. And music is the best way to tour around the world. You know, just always meet great people, and you know, always see the music parts of the cities, or the insiders and stuff. So it's really cool.
But is it influenced your relationship with your family? Because you're always outside.
Yeah, I was never really the guy that call home every day. I love my family, and I love to see them when I see them. But sometimes they come on tour with me. My sister was actually with me 3 weeks ago in China. My parents came to a lot of different places to see me perform when we play like important or big stages. They haven't made it to China yet, but I hope this is just a matter of time.
You were the coach of Voice of Belgium.
Yeah.
At the third season.
Yeah.
How's that?
Yeah, it's crazy. I love being a coach on The Voice. It was plus I was way younger. I was like 22 years old, so it was really funny for me to be a coach. I was like, yeah, okay, it's interesting. I love Belgium. It's an amazing country with amazing people. The whole crew, the whole cast, everybody was great. Fantastic experience. Discovered some great singers. Actually, one of the girls on my team, she's the one singing the backing vocals on my third album. So, great, moments, and it was just fun. Yeah.
So, as a coach, what do you think about the new rising style of the new music in the future?
Well, I have to say, I really like some of the new stuff. I've been struggling in the last 3 or 4 years because I was not feeling good about what was being released. I felt like there was a lot of, things that were not my taste. But now some of the new kids are bringing up some really good stuff. I'm surprised it's going this way. It's very cool. There's a lot of quality these days to me.
'Cause we're leaving tomorrow and everyone knows. The memories we had are as precious as gold.
'Cause we're leaving tomorrow and everyone knows that the